Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to the Red Estate. The last episode, we took on our first boss, and I think things went pretty well. So well, in fact, that I think I'm going to try to repeat that by taking on another boss in this episode. Now, I don't have the fully leveled up level 2 crew that I would like to do this with, but instead, the guys that I do have, like I've got them all with level 2 skills and level 2 armor and weapons. They just haven't all gotten that second level, and I don't think it's going to matter too much, right? Like, they gain a little bit of HP, but otherwise, the skills and armor and equipment type stuff, I think, matter a little bit more. We are going to run with Sunrise Sunset here, probably not in this actual order, but I just like the cool name appearing whenever I load into this screen. We'll probably do it this way so that we gain access to Iron Swan. I can hit the back in case Mr. Necromancer Apprentice here decides that he wants to try to stay away from us. Now, I've had trouble with the Necromancer boss before, mostly due to the stress that he can inflict, so I do think it's important we're coming in with a full crew that is all at 0 stress. That's going to be fairly good for us. We've got Reynald, of course, equipped with an Unholy Slayer's Ring for a little bit of an advantage there. And last but not least, hopefully we can remember to bring some torches with us. Let's go ahead and pop into our provisioning screen where we get some free stuff. I'm always for free stuff. Grab our max food, like 3 shovels. Let's do 3 of each of those as well. And I didn't really end up needing all those medicinal herbs last time, but I did like the idea of the 4 holy waters right before walking into the boss fight. And we'll remember to bring our torches this time. 8 should be more than enough, considering last time 0, in fact, was more than enough. And, you know what, actually, let's grab some more holy water. We're going to the ruins, so I think skeleton keys and holy water are a little bit more important. That should get us to the boss, no problem, I think, I hope, maybe. You will notice I didn't spend the deeds. I don't really have the gold for it right now, so I figured I'd just hold on to that in case I wanted to spend it on something else, a little more agile in my decision making at a later point, that sort of thing. But yeah, we'll go ahead and find out a little bit more about this Necromancer, shall we?
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
Of course, foreboding.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
We're going to turn out to be a little bit of both. Now, this map is not so forgiving. We're going to have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 squares. It's almost twice as long as our last journey to a boss. Maybe we can still luck out and the journey itself could be relatively uneventful. So far, so good on that front anyway. It's just a simple cabinet to unlock. And an empty room. Okay, awesome. So, so far, so good. Just to keep moving. We're going to try to, of course, save our campfire until the buffs for it would actually matter in the boss fight. Alright. And I'm pretty okay so far with just 2 simple empty rooms. Also got 8 torches for 9 squares to move. Awesome. Love that stun. So that is... Oh, wow. Bad dodge. That is likely going to be enough. We could have made do with, like, 1 more. Oh, wow. Triple dodge off that. Okay.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Reynald, I could kiss you. Okay. So we're going to take some attacks from these 2 guys, but that's going to be it. So if that bite lands, that's actually going to be the only incoming damage we should take. You know what? Just, like, throw out some healing. These guys will die
by inches
as their turns come up. Fair enough. all in all,
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
all in all, pretty easy. A little hidden treasure from the sarcophagi. Awesome. And a scout. Okay, upcoming room battle. So, you know, if we could get maybe like one torch or one of the little tables to max out our light, I think that would be pretty okay. Good. But we should be fine. Like, we'll run maybe just a little bit out of torchlight by the end here, but I don't think it'll be a big deal. And as long as we can keep a little bit, nice surprise again, throughout kind of the course of the dungeon, that should keep our stress levels relatively low, which will be good for the actual boss fight itself. Awesome. Such good blight damage. Okay, now, actually going, jeez, we are having some real trouble connecting with these guys.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yeah, Reynald comes through in the pinch, but for everybody else, come on, guys, I need you to focus. Focus, Rhapsody, focus. So far, all you've done is whiff a breakthrough and then an Iron Swan. So I'm going to need a little bit more contributions for this dungeon run. Alright, and stacking up some early stress there. Yeesh. I hate surprises so much. Like, I hate surprising the enemy so much, and I really hate that that's the case. Like, it just feels so wrong, doesn't it? That, like, you surprising your enemy should be some kind of an advantage, but I never feel like it is. Having the enemy get the opportunity to go so many times in a row, as they fairly often outspeed us, it just hurts. It hurts so much. Alright, I don't have the ability to get any light back anyway. Those two guys are both gonna die, so let's just get some of Rhapsody's health back for her. Awesome. And then that guy is easily going to be killed this turn.
Death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Easy party heal. Everybody back to max HP. Indeed they are.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And done. Okay. Unlock strongbox. Contents are mine. Ooh. That's actually pretty nice. I can lose 1 speed for 5 protection, or 5% protection. I wonder, with 5%, does it work in the way that I imagine it would, that it only matters if an attack would do 20 damage? Like, maybe it actually isn't all that great at that point. I'm not sure. Like, I actually, after all this time, I'm not entirely sure how the protection math interaction works. Could blind you, could stun you, could plague you. Let's go ahead and go with the plague grenade. Easy kill there.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Eat a grave nibble for our trouble. Hope to avoid the sun. Do not. Lame. Well, I'll tell you what then. 2 can play at the sun game. Maybe. Alright, we got the one guy who had still not acted, so that's something. Let's go ahead and just kill you.
Give them no quarter.
Alright. No quarter. No bug collections today. Sorry, guys.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
But you never know. Maybe he's a little caterpillar man. He could turn into a butterfly, add it to your collection. But we may never know. Okay, easy. Inventory space is kind of getting to the point of a premium.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
The good news there, of course, being we're going to run out of torches soon, and then that's not going to be a problem. Alright. Easy. Good scouts. I like, yeah, I would take, if we're just going to get a couple, oh, even better. If we're just going to get a couple of scouts, I would rather they be very spread out for opportunities like that. Sometimes you sort of waste them just scouting over areas you've already scouted. Might also find ourselves clearing an inventory spot for food before too long. Okay, I hate you. We should be able to get some decent damage on these Arbalest during the surprise turn, though. Let's see here. I might even do the Iron Swan worth it. I think the Iron Swan might be worth it. Takes him down to 4, which means he will die before he's able to do anything to us. I like that. One shy. Okay.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Owie. Okay. Well, that certainly stung a bit. That didn't help. Reynald, you are taking an early beating in this fight. It's okay, though. We've got plenty of healing we can toss his way. 28, huh? Tell you what, let's see if we can stun you. You're taking plenty of blight damage already. Good. I'll take you down to 5 before you're able to do anything. And then... Okay. 1 away. That's unfortunate. Good dodge there, though. I'm digging it. Oh, yes. Okay. If anybody acts first, we should be able to pretty easily deal with this guy. Nice, we did. So, take the opportunity to heal. And then we should be able to just pick up an easy kill on this guy. Awesome.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Well, that's probably even better, eh? I'll tell you what. We'll swap out the Swordsman's Crest. Pick up the Protection Stone there. Although, probably won't matter too much. And this is going to be just a straight buff, right? Suit of armor. Oh, and another scout. Okay. Oh, we re-scouted an area we'd already seen. Interesting. No effect. Never mind. I don't actually have my handy-dandy cheat sheet open at the moment. That is going to last until camp, though. Okay. This one I recall. This is certainly holy water. Ooh, for a decent reward. Okay. You know what? Let's try to empty 1 slot of food. Just to there.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
We'll replace a food slot with the citrine as well. Alright, and inventory management, of course, becoming a bit of a problem. I wonder if it'd be worthwhile to save the secret door until after the boss fight for like a handy-dandy backtrack. I don't know. I'll tell you what. We'll do that. Combine it with a Zealous Accusation for a kill. And actually, let's see if this lands. It does. Okay, so we'll make some decisions based on that. And then, unfortunately, you can't do much for the back rank. We'll just buff up your protection this round. And, you know what? Stun you as well. Okay. It's like the surprises of old. Except we didn't get a full turn because we spent several of our actions actually stunning people. Okay. Mark actually does pay off, although it doesn't connect. So the protection is a little bit meaningless. But I suppose I would prefer to dodge if given the chance. Good. Blight. Okay. It's going to take him down to 6. We would still like a little bit of damage on him then. So like a little bit of damage on him as well. Seems like an ample time for perhaps a breakthrough to finish them both. So get some healing here. And Rhapsody. Nope, not going to get to go first. Okay.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Ow! I'm not okay with that. Okay, well, we'll just pass out a little bit of HP as we can. And hope that we get an opportunity for some healing again. Alright, 4 is nothing to scoff at. And Meredith does get another turn, so she'll be able to heal herself. She'll crit for 8, and everything is fine.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Well then. Man, this has been like a trinket-heavy run. Look at this. We've all got trinkets. I want to remember... Trojan's Charm, not so great on Will the Hilt here, but it allows us to carry it back out. And then, I'm thinking. I'm going to move forward. We're going to skip the secret room for just right now. And I know there's a fight. Okay, I get it for 4 fights. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I could burn it before getting to the boss in like kind of a worst case scenario. So probably not worthwhile to camp just yet. So instead we're just going to move on, and I am going to come back for the scouted secret room after we have fought our boss. I say that now knowing myself and worrying, of course, that I will forget. But I think I can remember. I think I can. Good. Alright, he'll be down. And so will they. I guess hope for a crit. That's not a crit. You have some, like...
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
No, nothing is modifying your accuracy. We've just been very unlucky with Rhapsody during this entire quest. Ugh, out of crest too. Let's take 4 crests over a single portrait. And our torchlight is a little worrisome. Oh, another scout is awesome. Yeah, I think I'm glad that I didn't camp back there, as it does look like we're going to run into enough fights that it would have worn off before a boss. Torchlight isn't going to get down completely, though. Worst case scenario, we might have, you know, one encounter kind of during our backtracking. We might be forced to replay something like that. But otherwise, I think we'll be fine. This is going to seem a little interesting. Didn't do what I wanted it to. I was hoping it would swap her to the 2nd rank, so that I would be able to hit her with Reynald a little bit easier. And lovely. You know what? I have got so many bandages and so much inventory management problems that I might as well do that there.
Precision and power.
Solid breakthrough. Everybody is just teetering on the edge of death now. That should guarantee she goes down. Great. And then... do we get the HP back? Let's go for it. Let's hope for the best. Plan for the worst. Something like that. She probably could have killed one of these cultists and prevented them from acting, but it would have been, you know, a 50-50 shot on whether or not we chose the right one, all that kind of stuff. Alright.
This expedition at least promises success.
I might actually agree with you this time, Wayne. I think we're going to be okay. Toss the last of our bandages here. And... not the easiest fight, but things could have always been worse. Let's try to get rid of you as soon as possible. I don't love the idea of lots of stress. At least they're kind enough to sort of spread things out for us. Okay, okay. Light grenade to the back should mean that our courtier is no longer a threat. And then... just cut up one of you guys. That puts him in zealous accusation range. Totally okay with that. Wish it could have gotten the kill there, of course. Our third slot is maybe the spot that we're not so great at hitting very hard. We can stack up Blight, which, you know, is nothing to scoff at. If this is 8 damage, it doesn't, then he would have died before acting again. As it stands now, we'll maybe want to stall for a turn or so. Let's see if we can't get some heals. We don't have much of an opportunity, though, considering he's going to die as soon as his turn comes back up. So, yeah, and there that turn is. Okay.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Let's say get rid of the antivenom for some busts. Hidden treasure. Wow, can actually carry all that. Okay. Now it is time to camp.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
And we'll feast. I got a little bit concerned there. Theoretically, a couple of hunger checks could do bad things to us, but I think it'll be okay. What do we want to do here? All companions. It might not be a bad time for a zealous speech, actually. We don't have a lot of other really great options. So let's stick with that. Zealous speech, and then Rhapsody, sharpen your spear. And then... I guess we could just take our stress basically all the way down. Roof stress, heal, blight, bleed, and actually does an accuracy up. Okay. And then with only one left, self-only, disease resist. I mean, I guess. We have nothing else to do with it. Maybe not the greatest campfire of all time, but it's something. Let's just hope for...
And now, the darkness holds dominion.
Okay.
Black as death.
As ambushes go, I can deal with 4 maggots. I mean, I guess pop out a Hand of Light here. And... yeah, not bad. Reynald is going to be basically useless, but otherwise... not too bad. Just the stun, unfortunate. Okay. We're going to take probably 1 round of incoming attacks. Oh, of course. Now we have diseases we could be removing. Double Grave Nibble. Alright. Well, she's already stunned, so what does that matter? Try this again. Man, really? Stun resisted 100%. I guess that does make sense. Alright. One of you down to 3. Ugh. Really? Wow. Okay. Go into the camp with no diseases. Have a plague doctor just sort of do nothing. And then come out of it and immediately get 2 diseases. That just would be the luck, wouldn't it? Alright.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Well, at least that didn't go too badly. Took a little bit of damage, but otherwise I think we'll be fine. Alright, so let's see here. into the boss fight, and then just remember to backtrack. Hey, we do find a torch. Awesome. It'll mean going into the fight with 100% torchlight, most likely.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Really? Okay. Well, maybe not quite 100. Alright, let's go ahead and pass out a dose of holy water. And then... see... nothing. Okay. Anticlimax, I choose you. Alright. Heading back. It had to be here or here. You know, I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Alright. Try this one more time. Still got 3 combats worth of buffing left, so we'll be fine, kind of regardless. And I wonder if, for the sake of party shuffle resistance, if we shouldn't have gotten Holy Lance on him. I feel like the positioning nerf on it is actually quite a bit stronger than I maybe initially gave it credit for. I don't know why I tried to stun the guy with 100% stun resist again. The fact that you need to be in 3rd or 4th slot to use it now, it definitely weakens it quite a bit. Okay. Holy Lance used to be sort of a no-brainer on equipping, but I don't think you can make that claim anymore. Alright, she is pretty adequately debuffed here. That is basically just to waste a turn, as it were. Okay, a little bit of healing. Maybe should actually be using our heal skills, but it's one of the few people that could attack from that turn, so it is what it is. Okay, and why not? Okay.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Oh, this is good. This is actually very good. Let's grab the Altar of Lights buff. Very nice. We're going to get 20% damage on him. Beautiful. I wonder if it's ever worth it to just save like the suits of armor and the statues for the boss fight itself, so that you don't get rid of them before the camping. I don't know. We don't have our holy water buff. You're still... that's not what I meant to do. You're still debuffed, so might as well remove that. And then... Alright.
Towering, fierce, terrible, nightmare-made material.
I would have felt pretty silly if, like, somehow the boss was back here, but not to be the case. We'll go ahead and just get this party started. Strong judgment to start. Okay. A little bit of stress. Now, and by a little bit, nearly 60 spread across our entire party. So maybe more than a little bit. Man, resist both the move and the stun. I'm just gonna try to hit him hard while I can. Yeah, good damage. 172 already. Pretty okay with that. Stun and shuffle. You know what? Let's try forward again. Oh, beautiful. Alright, I'm pretty sure that attack alone landing may have just sealed his fate. There was some potential sort of branching path where the Necromancer Apprentice manages to move back, our incoming DPS gets lowered, but that is no longer even a distant possibility. The Clawing dead.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Okay, interesting. I didn't know that it would push him back behind the guy he'd already summoned, but even so, down to 28, be able to get some good blight damage on him here. Never mind, with his 20% resist, he will somehow manage to resist that. Okay. Break through. Stay down. Okay. Now at 22. Remember that branching path I was talking about? Now at 22, we really need the plague grenade to land. I'm actually super surprised that we didn't get it last turn. Let's just remove her damage debuff and do that again.
Devastating blow.
If it had, I think it would actually be dying this turn. As he's at 16 now. There we go. Down to 10. Maybe not. Maybe it would have been at 2 HP or something, but the Blight would have been killing him, certainly. All in all, didn't really end up mattering, did it? Nope. No, it did not.
Even reanimated bones can fall. Even the dead can die again.
Yes, they can. And we get an agility whistle and a rotgut sensor. Lovely. This truly was the dungeon of trinkets, man. I picked up more down here than I think I've ever seen in a single dungeon before. We are going to be backtracking. Obviously, that secret room is way too good to pass up. We've still got 2 keys just for it. So basically just a calm little stroll back to the secret room, and then we are out of here. All in all, I think yeah, the darkness is perfect for an ambush. All in all, I think these first 2 boss fights have been textbook. Of course, the starting bosses are never super hard, but I didn't know what they were going to look like on, yeah, that's the thing, what they were going to look like on New Game Plus. And there was some potentiality there where we actually ran into enough hunger events for me to be scared, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen now. Go ahead and head in, and then...
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Now, one thing I wanted to point out really quick here. So, there's a chest untouched for centuries, right? So that would lead me to conclude the ancestor did not put these things here, unless you consider the possibility of the timey-wimey ball explanation. Really, one of the slots can be 2 food. That feels a little bit like a raw deal, not gonna lie. I guess we'll toss a key, and yeah, otherwise we'll call that good. All right, that's gonna do it. All in all, fairly successful run. We do come back with a legendary bracer that I'm pretty excited about. That plus 20 damage, plus 20% damage rather, is useful on any number of characters. Over 20,000 gold and a decent enough haul of heirlooms as well. All right, Reynald, you old dog. Stout, probably not so great on Rhapsody there. Obsessed with Sainthood, Lycophobia. Okay, fair. 3 of our 4 characters get up to level 2. Pretty okay with that. They can all take on another boss. Rhapsody, man, by the time we're done here, she's going to have slaughtered many of first level bosses, I'm sure, as is still level 1 at this point. I'll go ahead and return back to town. I did have a few characters removing stress.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
I did have a few characters removing stress, diseases, etc., etc. Kovath retired to a private dice game in unknown whereabouts and has not been seen since. It's a little bit troubling, but you know, otherwise things went pretty okay there. Man, I'm super okay with the way things have been going the past few episodes. Hopefully we can keep that up and I haven't just jinxed myself. I was a little concerned, and I think that was on me, that I was still sort of playing a little joking around. You know, Nuns with Puns is great and all, but we've got a death limit to be worried about here. So I think as long as I buckle down a bit and focus on some really conservative gameplay, we should be totally fine, or at least fine for a while. We've got several degrees of difficulty between us and the darkest dungeon yet. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, feel free to subscribe for more videos on the channel every day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other episodes, and I will catch you guys next time.